How you feeling, Tanner?
Just grabbing some papa, some fresh pie. It's just like sklanging down the slopes, you know?
Living in Colorado, you got to take advantage of the beautiful mountains nearby. So Alli and I try to hit the slopes as often as we can. And there's no better way to start off a day on the slopes than by starting off with a good cup of joe. And no one makes as good a cup of joe as our good friends over at Verso Alto Coffee Roasters. So after pumping ourselves with some good old caffeine, Alli and I hit the road to Keystone, Colorado. I love hitting the road with Alli because we say a rosary on the road, a roadsary, if you will, and we just listen to good music and have a good time. We're big believers that you should take advantage of where you live. When I lived in California, I loved surfing. Now that we live in Colorado, like I said, we're really trying to take advantage of the mountains nearby. Watching Alli ski is like watching an artist at play. She's just liquid smooth out there. She's like ice. Which makes sense because Alli grew up in Duluth, Minnesota, basically in an ice skating rink. Each of her sisters were avid ice skaters. They competed and each of them are just beautiful skaters.
Yes! Let's go! Woo!
Meanwhile, I'm still learning the ins and outs of snowboarding. I love snowboarding. I'm admittedly new to it, but I grew up skateboarding, and when I lived in California, I started every morning off with a surf. I love being submerged in God's creation, doing something fun. I'm no shredder by any stretch of the imagination, but I can be extreme sometimes. Extremely sick.
That's the cringiest thing I've ever seen. Maybe we can get a cookie?
In the beginning, God created us, male and female, He created us. As male and female, we are complementary, we're equal, but we're not the same. Our masculinities as men is a beautiful gift, and our femininity as women is such a beautiful gift. And this complementarity is even seen in all of creation with rock and water. Rock is traditionally seen as the more masculine terrain because it's firm, it's sturdy, it's carved and formed by the water. And water is traditionally seen as the more feminine terrain because it's fluid, you can be submerged into it. It's held together by the rock, and at the same time it helps form the shape of the rock. Our masculinities and our feminities are beautiful gifts that help form one another, that help hold one another. And days like our day out in Keystone help remind us of this beautiful, simple truth. So after a good day on the slopes, you had to treat yourself with some pizza. Homegrown Tap and Dough was actually where Alli and I had our first date. It's one of our favorite spots in all of Denver. And even though Alli didn't get her cookie on the slopes, she did end up getting milk and cookies ice cream from one of our favorite ice cream spots, Sweet Action. It's such an awesome state that we live in. Stay tuned for more Colorado adventures, and may God bless you.